need to pull external knowledge into your AI responses without manual copy-pasting. We'll chain a Wikipedia search with a reasoning module to answer questions automatically. The code fetches 3 relevant abstracts using callBERT, then feeds them into a ChainOfThought predictor to generate a precise, context-aware answer.
Def search query, SDR list SDR. Retrieves abstracts from Wikipedia. Results equals DSPy. Call BERTev2. URL equals http://20,102.90.50.2017/wiki17 abstracts. Query k equals 3. Return xtext for x in results. Rag equals DSPy. ChainOfThought context, question response. Question equals, what's the name of the castle that David Gregory inherited? Rag context equals search question. Question equals question.
This demonstrates a basic retrieval-augmented generation pipeline using DSPy's modular composition. The code shows how to chain a custom search function with a ChainOfThought module, where retrieved documents serve as context for question answering. The key pattern here is direct function composition, where one module's output feeds into another's input. The workflow follows a straightforward sequence. A search function queries a call BERTev2 endpoint for relevant documents, then passes those documents as context to a ChainOfThought module. This creates a linear data flow where the retrieval results are immediately available to the reasoning component without intermediate processing. The ChainOfThought module then generates an answer using both the provided context and the original question. This approach provides a simple way to implement context-aware question answering. The explicit data passing between components makes the system's behavior transparent and easy to trace. The pattern works well for cases where you need to combine external knowledge retrieval with language model reasoning in a predictable, sequential manner. Let's break it down line by line.
Def search query, SDR list SDR.
Defines a search function that takes a string query and returns a list of strings, with type hints enforcing input-output contracts. This establishes the signature for Wikipedia abstract retrieval before implementation.
Retrieves abstracts from Wikipedia.
Standard Python docstring that documents the function's purpose, retrieving Wikipedia abstracts. It's purely descriptive, with no implementation details or error handling, just a clear statement of what this function does.
Results equals DSPy. Call BERTev2. URL equals http://20,102.90.50.2017/wiki17 abstracts. Query k equals 3.
This invokes DSPy's call BERTev2 retriever against a Wikipedia abstracts endpoint, fetching the top 3 matching text passages for the given query. The results will serve as contextual background for the subsequent ChainOfThought processing.
Return xtext for x in results.
This list comprehension extracts just the text field from each result dictionary, converting the structured call BERTev2 output into a simple list of abstract strings. It's the final transformation step before passing search results into the RAG chain as context.
RAG equals DSPy. ChainOfThought context, question response.
This instantiates a ChainOfThought predictor configured to take context and question as inputs and produce a response. The signature string explicitly declares the expected input-output structure for this retrieval-augmented generation step.
Question equals, what's the name of the castle that David Gregory inherited?
This defines the exact question string that will be processed by the retrieval-augmented generation pipeline. It provides the concrete input for both the Wikipedia search and the subsequent RAG reasoning step.
RAG context equals search question. Question equals question.
This executes the RAG chain by passing the retrieved Wikipedia abstracts as context and the original question as input. The pattern shows how external knowledge, from search, gets injected into the LM's reasoning process. DSPy retrieval-augmented reasoning. The code demonstrates a straightforward RAG pipeline where a search function retrieves Wikipedia abstracts using callBirdie v2, then passes them as context to a ChainOfThought module. The retrieved context is used verbatim without any intermediate processing or validation. This pattern directly connects raw search results to the reasoning module, assuming the context contains all necessary information for answer generation.
The context that seeks itself was never lost.